Hello everyone, this is General Oda, and welcome back to our Let's Play Rome 2 Total War. So, we're at the rebel portion of our turn, and we just got a ton of dudes attacking us once again. This is the same settlement. I think this is the fourth time we're about to defend it. Hopefully, the results are the same as usual. However, this time it is raining, so maybe not. Anyways, we'll start the battle very quickly. Fast forward all of the slow marching, set our army up, legionnaires and all. And hopefully by the end of this turn, these rebels will be gone. And what would be great is if we could end that food shortage. Got scorpions doing its thing as per normal, destroying these cavalry that somehow march in its range, and decide that it's a good idea to stay there. I accidentally did a quick reload a little bit too soon, but that's okay, because the Dacian bowmen are going to get destroyed anyways. So now we're going to send out our plebs. And I've been fighting these rebellions so much that I'm kind of just trying to finish these as quickly as I can, as there isn't too much excitement defending a garrison against barbarians with no siege equipment.
The enemy general is dead.
So these guys are still cheering, but their general is dead, so they must have really disliked their general for them to cheer so much. So this battle is going to end like it has in the previous ones, where these guys all get off their horses and get obliterated by javelins, but this time without fire. Huh, so I can't throw flaming javelins, but they can throw flaming torches. Alright. So we've managed to finish that very, very quickly. 2 minutes, but 4 minutes is the battle duration because we sped it up. Otherwise it would have been like 4 minutes. So we managed to kill 97. Hopefully they actually, disappear. But of course they don't. They just go back to the battlefield. I mean, how do they expect the rebellions to end if every time that they attack and they retreat, they can just come back the next turn and do this all over again and have to fight this battle every time? So back to Bibracate. Very depleted forces against the Aedui rebels. We did auto-complete this last time, and they did manage to survive. However, this time around we can't do that because these forces are too depleted, and it looks like they're attacking while it's raining this time. So this is the second time that there is rain. Alright. Got legionnaires. So, I think in the last video these were like at 80 each. Now these guys are barely even half. Or rather, they're not even close to half. They're like a third of what they used to be. So we're gonna let the scorpions and the V-lights do their thing. Do quick reload. The Celtic slingers. Lots of Celtic slingers. Bunch of spear warriors as well. And basically these guys are just going to throw their torches, and we will charge as per normal with our plebs. And they have a very large cavalry force, but we will engage them with our plebs. This will be a very quick battle between guys with swords, with dudes with shields and spears, and we don't let very many of them escape. So now it looks like they have gotten off of their horses and they will be performing. I hope they come out to fight, because otherwise it's going to be very frustrating to send out all of my men to fight an attacking army. So now we're going to basically let them destroy our gate. We don't really care at this point because their forces are diminished and we can V-light them pretty much to death. And there we go. They have successfully been defeated. Very quick battle. Rebellions are very, very frustrating to fight when we have a famine. A food shortage where basically everyone in your empire cannot regain their health or replenish their troops after a year or a turn. Pretty sure it's a year. We're gonna execute all the rebels. And we have another one. This one's in Italy, I think. 445 against... Oh my goodness, this is against Rome. And looks like the game has kind of glitched. You'll notice that there are rainbow colors here, which is very, very bad. Against some Latin rebels with very depleted forces. But wow, look at how gorgeous Rome is. So, this is our capital. This is the capital of Rome. And it looks amazing. You can see the beautiful aqueducts and basically where it lands. I mean where it ends. And this city is huge. This is great. Now this is a city that I would want to defend. And hopefully we don't screw this up. We have a pathetic garrison. Hardly enough men to defend. But we'll do our best. We can even let them take the gate. And just let them march in and burn down our city. Well, we don't want them to do that, but the city looks really good. This is probably very detailed. It's probably like the most detailed city I've seen so far. You can even see the Colosseum. And you can look inside. The only thing they're missing is people. I mean, literally. However, the unfortunate part is that even though the city is very nice, I mean, it's so big that defending it against like such a small army is kinda doesn't do it justice. But you can see how amazing this looks from far away. And I feel like I'm just giving you guys a tour of the capital. I mean, I don't even care about the rebels at this point. I'm just like, wow, look at this. You can see all the city, all like the houses and all of these like great temples that they've built. Greek buildings. Alright, so we actually need to get back to the battle now because they're actually at our gates. So these Latin rebels think that they can just march up to Rome, of all places, and think that they can win. But we do have a tiny garrison, so maybe they will. We have a Scorpion Tower. Unfortunately, they don't attack multiple gates, and we don't have enough forces where it's like, oh, they attack this gate, and maybe this gate as well. But I guess it keeps it focused. You know, the armies aren't that big. Unit composition. But yes, you even have this place, the stadium. Would have been cool if they had like them running what is it called? Those chariot races. Alright, let's see. No damage. I haven't even sent out my plebs yet. These Italian spearmen are getting destroyed. He's running at normal speed. No cavalry. These are the brave soldiers of Italy. Alright, so I should send out my plebs. 63% damage. We don't actually want to lose our gate. We could, but I don't think it'd be beneficial for us. So now we got our dudes running out, getting burned by their own olive oil. Own oil. So these guys, I would presume, are shattered? No, they're just broken. So let's shatter them. These heavy spear infantry need to be shattered. We don't want them to come back. Are they shattered yet? Nope, they're still broken.
At the double! On double time! Advance at speed!
So my plebs have kind of scared away some of their Italian spearmen. And then they got their slingers.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
We're out of ammo. Just a little bit. The flag carrier, or the standard carrier, is just
Quick march!
running back. Alright.
Advance!
Doesn't look like they're too interested in fighting us. So we're gonna send out our plebs to scare them off a little bit.
Charge!
I'm not sure why they're just kind of standing. They're not even advancing. But, ooh, look at this. The Italian noble infantry. I'm gonna send these guys out. I'm actually gonna fast forward this. I really don't like how the map is glitched out. Of all the maps that could have glitched out, it's the provincial capital of the main game, Rome. I mean, I don't know what happened. I hope it's just like this instance, and maybe it isn't always messed up like this. Because otherwise that would really take away from the game, because you can't even see how the city looks on the minimap. And look at these dudes, they're just running around in a circle. That's actually pretty impressive. They're like marching around this tree, performing a ritual. Alright. This is... I don't really know why the game keeps doing things like this. Alright, so now I have to waste my plebs to engage. So why would I engage men from the front when I can attack them from the
men are
side?
wavering.
And then basically now I lose my plebs because, well, because I have to engage their Italian spearmen. The game is glitched again. What is going on? Bear in mind that it's still patch 2. Which means, which doesn't really mean anything actually. So now I'm going to send out my V-lights down the fireman's pole so that they can think about engaging the enemy. And hopefully they actually get down the fireman's pole. And there we go, they're starting to get down there. Bear in mind this is at triple speed, so now we're going to engage their Italian spearmen that are a little bit further away. Actually no, we'll engage these dudes. Do a quick reload. Get them interested. Let's attack the General Spurious, as these guys are way more dangerous than any of the other guys.
Used all its ammunition.
And we're out of ammunition. Great. So looks like the game's kind of glitched out. These guys are just kind of like, oh god. Alright, so we're going to try and engage these guys.
The men are wavering.
Have to waste another unit to fight. Get these guys out of their misery. So unfortunately that didn't work either, so... Oh, why? Why? Why do you have to glitch out Rome? Look at these guys. These guys are no longer trying. They're running around in a circle. They're running around in a circle with their shields up. And I don't think these guys can... There's no Scorpion Tower that's close enough to engage. Alright, so we're going to throw some more javelins at these guys. Or not. I don't really want to engage my full force, because their force is better. But I guess I don't have much of a choice at this point, so let us march out. Not in full force. I'll keep everyone but my V-lights and my vigiles. Actually, no. I'll do these guys and I'll leave my general. Yeah, that's what I'll do. So we still have 25 minutes left. We can easily just outlast this, but what fun would that be if I just did that? So I'm gonna march my army out at triple the speed, and then from there,
Legionaries, we await your command.
I will throw stuff at these guys.
Brave Romans to a man.
Vigilance! Advance
Ready
at
and
speed!
waiting.
Ready and waiting, my lord.
Romans, ready for duty. Double time.
And then we will do this,
Advance at speed.
and we will throw javelins again,
For glory.
or maybe not.
Commander!
Oh, look, now they're interested in fighting. Great. These legionaries will have to use the whip. Vigiles!
Double time!
We'll have to attack from the side.
The men are wavering.
So we need to engage these dudes. The velites are done.
By your command!
Ready and waiting.
And we might have lost Rome because of this awful glitch.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
But we'll see how these guys pan out.
Legionaries.
So they're winning decisively.
Double time.
So let's see if we can salvage any of this.
At the double! As you
The
command!
men are wavering.
I don't think we can,
At the double.
but let's give it a shot anyways.
Romans,
Have these
ready
guys
for
do a
duty.
quick retreat.
Vigilance!
Oh no,
Ready
okay.
and waiting.
So these guys can make it back. I'm not gonna disturb their retreat.
At speed.
Come on, men, keep retreating.
Double time.
The
Do
men
not
are wavering.
be silly.
Melee
Retreat,
infantry ready.
retreat. Do you not understand? And they withdrew. God, this game.
Legionaries.
Every time.
Jupiter gives us strength.
Alright, so we got our veteran legionnaires.
At the double.
Pretty much lost most of our forces. Trying to get the AI out of its funk. And were we able to succeed in getting them out of their funk? No. In fact, none of that actually helped. So essentially, this is gonna be an awful battle. Because not only do I not have enough forces to like fight this battle effectively, and now that I've used up most of my guys to kind of trick these guys to come closer to burn down my gate, they have begun to do their typical shields up, walk around formation with no means of going anywhere but a circle. However, we do have one scorpion tower which can shoot these guys, so that's a big plus, I guess. And there are dudes routing now. We can engage, and should we engage is the real question. So Italian spearmen are routing. These
The enemy general is dead.
noble infantry are now also routing. So that's good. And looks like we've managed to Scorpion Tower our way to victory. That took way too long. That took 21 minutes. That was pretty frustrating to fight. I hope battles don't ever happen like that ever again. I mean, we're pretty close to the end game. Going to execute all rebels, and hopefully this actually oh, yep, there we go. Yes, so all those rebels will be gone and they won't come back, at least for another turn. And here we have another battle with rebels that we need to quickly finish, as we would like to get back to our turn as quickly as we can.
General!
Now,
Melee troops awaiting orders.
I don't think I've defended this town before. No! There's no walls. And there's only one victory point. So we got a lot of snow. That can be good, that can be bad.
Melee infantry.
But we also have plebs to provide moral support, as I would like to say.
Battle group awaiting orders.
Alright. So we have these amazing slingers, spear levy, slingers, and noble cavalry. 17 of 80.
So be it. I hope that you live to celebrate victory with me.
Yes, yes.
At speed. Orders.
So it looks like their cavalry, I hope, charges first. You can see the snow bounce off of these guys' shields.
At your service.
And we have Decimus Vitus as the Legionnaire captain. And we also have a ton of enemies.
We are losing
I don't
ground.
think we'll win. This doesn't seem like a good battle.
Ready for duty.
Hopefully.
Velites. Attack.
Oh.
Cut them down. Proud Romans. Commander. Ready and waiting.
Well, it looks like we need to
Missiles awaiting
engage
targets.
the enemy.
Sons
The
of
men are waiting. Our general is under attack.
This battle looks like it might end very quickly. Oh wow, those Rory just got run over. It was a very disturbing fight. They didn't even stand a chance. Alright, well, there is no more retreating at this point. We all need to fight.
The men are wavering.
Come on, plebs, attack.
Yes, Commander. Commander.
legionaries.
Orders. Take out.
Alright, not much to say here, besides we're getting our butts kicked.
Big loose.
Snow isn't helping our cause.
Fire on the enemy.
I thought I'd disable skirmish mode, but I guess I didn't. But it's not even worth it at this point.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Velites.
So these Velites need to suck it up and help out and throw as many javelins as they can before we lose, and or somehow magically win. Quickly throw those javelins. Save Decimus Vetus from a horrendous defeat. Defend Rome. Do not surrender. There is no more surrender. And we narrowly won. Somehow we managed to survive. Look at all these cowards, these levy cowards. So we somehow managed to survive that onslaught of dudes. We killed 470, so that was pretty impressive. I didn't think we'd survive that, because it looks like they were gonna overrun us. The Rory that engaged the first group of men literally got they got trampled on. That's how bad it was. So we managed to kill those dudes. And it looks like we have more battles. Alright, well, it looks like we're out of time here. I'd like to thank you guys all for watching.